All right, welcome back once again to the ill behavior. I really am running out of intros. I think it's like match 40 something or 40 exactly, possibly. There's not a lot of intros I can use. We're back anyway. More World Cup predictions. If you don't like it, don't watch it. If you do like it, watch it. I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel here, and we're not even halfway through the tournament. We really aren't. We're really not even close. What I do know is that we are going again. I believe this is Group G. I'm learning the groups. I'm learning the groups. It is Group G. I'm slowly getting there with all the groups. There is learning going on, ladies and gentlemen, and it is coming from my brain very rarely, but it is happening today. So we've got New Zealand versus Egypt. I can't remember how either of these did in their. Oh no, New Zealand. No, I can't remember. New Zealand beat Iran in the last minute in my simulation, and I believe Egypt drew with Belgium 1-1, which was exactly like real life. To be fair, I mean, it's pretty much exactly the same. So we are here to go, and we're here to go hard on this one. It is the 40th match. I did count them as I was looking at the group stage games. So 40 matches down after this. Just 64 to go. We're closing in. Closing in. It doesn't feel like we're closing in at all. 10 minutes, the half lengths. Legendary difficulty, competitive mode on, player base difficulty on. The ball is a Nike Flight TSL, which we'll be using for the whole of this group, this match day. Closest stadium is going to be Providence Park. I don't actually think that's in America, but it sounds American enough to me, so I'm fucking using it. You can tell I starts to lose interest in all these stadiums. The game is quite late UK time, so we're going to put it quite late American time. Clear night skies, and the pitch is bright green with the natural grass, of course. So let's take a look at what the teams look like heading into this one. Of course, in real life, New Zealand and Egypt both drew with their respective opponents, which of course New Zealand faced Iran, Egypt faced Belgium. In simulation, it's slightly different. New Zealand got a last minute winner against Iran, whereas Egypt got the exact same result as they did in real life. So, not bad, I guess. So the teams are like this. New Zealand have Paulson in goal, De Vries left back, Bindon and Boxall centre backs. Superstar of the social media, Tim Payne at right back. I believe he's going to move to the Paraguayan league as well because of it. Stavanic and Bell, the CDMs. Randall off the left, just off the right. He's just come off the right there. He did score, I think, twice in that game in real life. McCowett, Cam, and then up top, the captain of the Kiwis is Chris Wood, who I'm not really sure what to expect from him this tournament. Of course, he is aging. He had a bit of a struggle, or more of a struggling season with Nottingham Forest rather than the one he had previously, which was actually quite good. I think age is catching up to him, so this might be his last World Cup. The last dance of Chris Wood, that's the one you should be advertising. Not these Ronaldos, these Messis, all these Modric's. The last dance of Chris Wood. For Egypt, El Shanawi is in goal. Fatal as a left back. Hani is the right back. Ibrahim and Rabia the centre backs. Atia and Lashane the centre mids. Ashore at Cam, and we are assured he could have a good performance. There was a positive buzz around him from the game against Belgium, so in real life that is. So let's not rule him out. Ignore the shit pun, by the way. Trezeguet off the left. Mohamed Salah, captain, off the right hand side. And up top it is Omar Marmoush, of course, a City striker slash wherever the fuck he plays. Centre forward, I would technically call him, but it is what it is. So those are your teams, and I would obviously on paper give the edge to Egypt. They've got Mo Salah who could provide a moment. They've got Marmoush who could maybe make something happen. But then again, New Zealand in the simulation are the only ones in this group to get a win on their first day. So I haven't got a prediction in mind yet. I'm still thinking, but it could be a lot closer than what people are expecting. However, we're going to get into the match at Providence Park with a 10-minute half length, the legendary difficulty, the authentic game type, and the late night sunny conditions. It is New Zealand versus Egypt.
Growing excitement throughout the day, and now the big kick-off is near. It's anyone's guess who'll come out on top in this colossal game, but a thrilling encounter can practically be guaranteed. This is EA TV. Hello, great to be with you. This is the scene here at Providence Park in the city of Portland, Oregon. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me...
Right then, I'm trying to remember, because I did it yesterday. Belgium and Iran. I think Belgium won. Belgium did win, I do remember, because the Kettler scored twice. So they are currently on 4 points in simulation. A win for New Zealand would put them top of their group and certain of around the 32 spot. A win for Egypt would put them on 4 points level with Belgium and would leave New Zealand in trouble.
A look at the New Zealand starting 11.
Yeah, a 4-5-1 or a 4-2-3-1. A lot of coaches are adopting this nowadays, as it does give you those two holding players, while you've still got plenty of threat from the wide wingers.
New Zealand ready to go. They know what's on the line here. Right, Egypt need it more than New Zealand do.
Salah plays with Trezeguet out wide, and they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage.
Mo Salah needs to ignite in this World Cup if they're going to do anything here. Kick-off is occurring, and it is New Zealand in the black strip, the All Blacks. Of course, they will go from left to right in an attempt, maybe an unlikely attempt, to get to the round of 32 with ease. 2 wins out of the first 2 games. Egypt kicking from right to left. Very good point against Belgium. Will look to extend on that with a win here to put them in a very good spot for at the very least a 3rd place spot, and 4 points will probably get you that one of those 8 spots that 3rd place get. However, they'll be looking to achieve beyond that, will Egypt. Prediction. It's going to be a tough one. It is really going to be a tough one because New Zealand have shown that they've got quality, they've got determination, so have Iran. Belgium, probably the least quality shown in the group, but they have the players as well. They have this the superstars, to be honest with you. I know they're getting older and the golden generation is fading, but Belgium are still very much in the conversation. And then, of course, I think I mentioned Iran. I think Egypt as well. They've got Mo Salah, they've got Marmoush, they've got talent as well. All 4 teams in this group sharing points with each other. Something's got to give, and it might give right now as Egypt take the lead here against New Zealand just 7 minutes in. It is Trezeguet off the left. None of your superstar Mo Salah or Omar Marmoush getting the goal. Granted, they were pivotal to it. I think it was Marmoush with the assist to play across for Trezeguet to thump into the top corner and put way out of the reach of Paulson, to be honest. It's not in the corner, it's more the middle-ish area, but it's still way out of reach. And it's an early warning sign for New Zealand. Egypt showing that they're not coming in to just mess around here. They're coming in to try and, if they're not going to book it today, put themselves in a very good position against Iran on the final day to get this over the line and to get into the round of 32. and they've made the perfect start. But don't rule out New Zealand. Don't rule out anyone in this group, because so far they've all been as good as each other, and that was the whole point I was trying to make before the goal happened. I'm still continuing to make that point. I'm still very much of the belief that this could go any way of 4. In simulation, of course, New Zealand have the advantage. In real life, there is no advantage for anyone. If I ever get that damn spreadsheet done, which I promise I will at some point, you will see the comparisons where we're at and where the real life game is at. It's not difficult for the real life one, I just have to copy the tables, but for the simulation group stage tables, I'm going to have to go back and take a look at results, take a look at goal scorers, just take a look at everything. It will take a good bit of time, and I'm willing to do that, but I just need to want to, to be honest. Somehow it's already 4 PM. This days, your days off fly by. It's ridiculous. It's insane. I'm back at work tomorrow, not till the evening, and then Saturday and Sunday I'm in all weekend. There's Trezeguet, very, very close to his second. Egypt have come out the gates firing, and the manager's loving it. Apparently he's nameless. To be honest, I didn't watch the Egypt match, so I don't know the name of the manager. What I do know is that it was nearly 2-0 Egypt, and New Zealand need something early on here. They're already on the back foot. And you can't do that when Mo Salah's around, because now look at the captain. He could take it on himself. He will take it on himself. And Paulson does well to read it, but that is a massive mistake from the left back there. Or the left centre back, I can't remember which one actually gave it away. And Mo Salah is the one person you do not want bearing down on your goal out of all the 22 players on this pitch. It's Elijah Just now into Bell. Social media superstar Tim Payne. It's cleared away by Atia. Payne, of course, committing very far up, will need to get back. Lashing down to Salah. Salah in to Hani. Goes down by Stamenic. Just need something here. This game is definitely going to be one of the more entertaining ones, and it's a dispossession there by Marmoush. And that will probably be that already. That is an incredible finish. I thought he'd powered that too much. But Omar Marmoush, great job pressing and winning the ball back. And then a rocket of a finish, which I'm going to be honest, thought was going to bounce back out off the crossbar. It bounces in off the crossbar. The venom behind that, and the finish is just superb. The way it kisses the underside of the crossbar, those are always the nicest goals. The way it just thunders down off the crossbar and over the line. And Marmoush makes it 2-0 Egypt. We're barely 20 minutes in, and it could be a long day for a Kiwi fan and for the Kiwis themselves, because Egypt have come to play. They are here to take over, and maybe here, you know what, maybe they're here to top the group. You just don't know. But they ain't fucking around, I'll tell you that much. More entertainment in this one already than there was in the whole of the last match I just recorded between Uruguay and Cabo Verde. However, it could be 3-0, Ashur wins the corner, gets closed down by 2, but Bindon gets the foot in, and it will be a corner to Egypt. And there's the Marmoush goal again, absolutely thunderous. The way it goes in is just very, very nicely done. Corner will be delivered in by Hani here towards Rabia. Paulson catches with ease and may look for a counter-attack, but you don't really want to be counter-attacked with Chris Wood. Doesn't really have the pace. If social media superstar Tim Payne can pick out a pass here, could get it down the line to Just, but Egypt are now back. Social media superstar Tim Payne into Macau. Just now getting it through. Wood on one more. Could be centred here, or could take it on himself. It is a very good save from El Shanawi. I thought he might square it to Macau, but Bell took the opportunity on himself. Couldn't find the finish due to a very nice save. Corner, however, to New Zealand, to be delivered in by Bell. Been met by Fatal, who gets it away. De Vries keeps it alive. McCowett. Can he find a way through? Can New Zealand find a way through? Just Bell off target, but another effort from the centre midfielder. Just can't find a target on that one. It's a really good save. Gets a hand out. It's enough for El Shenawy to prevent a goal there. The last World Cup, the last dance for him at 37. Some of these players going under the radar. The last dance is Mohamed Salah. It could be his last World Cup. I know we're taking the mick out of it a little bit because of how many people are over 35 and maybe playing at the last one. But Mo Salah is one of those serious ones where is he going to be back here for Egypt? He's 34 now, I believe, isn't he? So who knows? 33, 34, that kind of age. He's left Liverpool. Will he be retiring after this World Cup? Who knows? He's going to be taking it down the right-hand side here if he can get past the freeze. Inside to Ashore. Back outside to Salah. Randall gets in the way and it will be probably taken away now by Egypt. Or by New Zealand, from Egypt I should say. McCowett out to Randall. Ball inside is poor. Arabia will get it away. Back and forth here now. A lot more open than some of the matches we've seen in these simulations. It's New Zealand that have to fight for this one. Randall tries to, I don't know if he's trying to win a penalty or just trying to get inside there. Either way, not successful. Hani now. Good work. Salah making the move. Will he be picked out? He'll need to be if Egypt want to further damage New Zealand here.
Omar Marmoush.
Close on by Bell and away. Just into Wood. He's got room to play it back. Oh, what the fuck are you doing, you big gangly streak of piss? All it had to be was a soft ball back for a quick, easy one to, and Elijah Just is in there to get you back in the game. But what you think, Chris Wood, is you're like, okay, let's leather it through. And now it's Egypt that could go again for number 3. Ashore. Marmoush. Could dance through. Slows down, but Lashin gets it towards Trezeguet at the back of the box. Satia keeps it alive. It falls to Fatal, who could take the shot. Does take the shot. It's lashed wide. But that all came from the fact that Chris Wood is a big idiot up at the other end. And it's not very far off from the left back at all. Been a lot better of a game to watch than the last one. And some of these 0-0s are really dragging me to my limit. But it's the ones that are like this. The games that are the 2-0s, your multiple goals. Just even, it doesn't have to be goals, it's just chances. It's just good football. Just make me happy sometimes. Fatal, not the best of passes back, but it's going to be away by Egypt anyway. Marmoush, Lashin gets dispossessed. Oh no, he doesn't. He actually gets to play the ball off. I thought he got dispossessed there. Well worked by Marmoush actually. Ashore. Into Fatal. Back to Ibrahim. Blocked by Chris Wood and his big dome. Trezeguet, Ashore, Marmoush, Lashin, Ashore. One more to Mo Salah. It's saved, but it's going to be latched on by Trezeguet. That's poor from Paulson. Very, very poor from Paulson. Should have held on to that. Salah's effort was not the easiest to, or not the most difficult to grab onto.
Well, you can see here it's a good shot to the far post. And all the
Oh, Johnson's put a message in the Twitch chat. I've got crazy potential, and he could put me into put me in connection with a big streamer. Nice. Trezeguet gets the rebound goal. It's 3-0 to Egypt, and it looks like it could be game, set, and match. Yeah, I've got crazy potential, guys. You know that. If I'm interested, I'm on Discord. Lyric, Lyric, the famous streamer, who's well known. Yeah, he's gonna put me into contact someday. Yeah. I tell him Daniel sent you. Okay. You come in with your name Johnson, and your name's Daniel. Well, I mean, it could be Johnson could be his last name. He probably knows a lot of Daniels. So I'm probably not going to take the risk, but thank you for the offer. Bindon closes down a potential fourth here for Egypt. And they have taken this one seriously. They're like, yeah, you know what, actually, we do need to win this. Czechia and South Africa starts in 45 minutes. IRL. Take a look at the sides. I could genuinely see South Africa shocking. I think I picked a draw for that one, if I remember correctly. Or maybe I backed Czechia slightly. But they've not been good this tournament, in simulation or in real life. So I'm not sure. At least South Africa don't have Satoli playing. That's a +1 for them. Ashore for Lashin. Marmoush can get through as the half closes. Atia wins it back, but it's going to be away by New Zealand. 2 minutes of stoppage time.
And if you're wondering about added time, 2 minutes it'll be.
Yeah, no Satoli is probably the best thing South Africa can get for their team. Zwane, maybe a little bit more of a loss, but to be fair, his wasn't a red card, in my opinion. You can argue about the whys and wherefores about that all day. It's the only game that's had red cards in it. There's not been any red cards since it.
Well, quite simply, he hasn't
yeah,
been able
it's
to make his mark
so
in the
the office for
attack
Chris
in
Wood.
this game.
He is an idiot because he could have got his team back into it, and then Egypt went up the other end and scored. So, no sympathy for Chris Wood. Trezeguet with a brace. One was a really well taken finish, one was a rebound goal, but they all count. And then Marmoush pressed the advantage and scored a really aesthetically pleasing goal here in this one. Taking a look at the stats at the break, then it is all Egypt, or at least 90% Egypt. 52 at 48 in terms of possession for the Egyptians. 8 shots to 3 as well, and 3.5 expected goals to 0.6. They've really put their foot on the gas pedal, and they've gone all out for it. So I've got to respect it. You can only respect it. That's all you can do. You can't disrespect it. That'd be rude, wouldn't it? I have noticed something as well, but we'll get into the second half, and then I'll speak on it a little bit. But yeah, it's been very Egypt dominated. Man of the match for New Zealand, or sorry, Egypt first. Omar Marmoush with a goal and an assist and a 7.7. He's been very threatening today. He's been all over the place, and he's been trying to do what he can for himself and obviously his teammates, so respect to him for that. Ashore with his 7.4. Again, we heard good things in real life. Could be translating to the simulation. Marwan Atia, 7.2. El Shanawi, 7.2. Only made one save, but it was a really good save, so we can let him off for that one. 3 shots otherwise for New Zealand, but only 1 on target, and it was stopped by a 37-year-old. Trezeguet, or Mahmoud Hassan, whatever you want to refer to him as. I'm just going to call him Trezeguet because that's what it says on the pitch. He has a brace and a 7.1. Decent ratings as well for Ibrahim, Mohamed Hani, and Mohamed Salah as well. Not maybe top tier Mohamed Salah, but he's been very good this game, or at least he's been decent. Very creative off that right hand side. Everyone else has been solid. For New Zealand, a little bit less so. Man of the match stands out a million miles away. Callum McCallett, 7.7. He's been making the chances for Chris Wood to just piss down the fucking, down his own leg at this point. Staminit's been alright. Bell's been alright. The defence has been decent. Obviously, they've let 3 in, so I can't say they've been brilliant. 6.9 and 6.8 for Bindon as well in the defence. 6.7 for Randall, and it just poor from everyone else. Chris Wood couldn't pass a parcel at this point. Elijah Just, I know how has he got 100% pass accuracy when he fucked up one? Unless it was a shot attempt. I don't know what it was. We don't know. Elijah Just, not great either. Especially in real life. He was quite good. Hasn't translated it across the simulation. The most disappointing, I think, though, social media superstar Tim Payne just hasn't been at the races. Neither is his fullback partner in Francis de Vries, and then Alex Poulsen, especially for the 3rd goal at full. Has made some saves, but can't save them all, and there's 3 goals been let in out of the 6 shots have hit the target. Of course, the very nice goal from Trezeguet to open things. Marmoush is unstoppable as well. Could have done more for Trezeguet's second, to be honest, but I'm going to be honest, it's a bit unfair on him when the goals have been quite nice. But yeah, New Zealand struggling here. as we head into the second half. No changes at the half. Will we see a comeback or will we see more Egyptian dominance?
Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Mohamed
Ew.
Rami Rabia. And New Zealand have it back now. Michael Boxall. And the ball with Bell. Payne.
Excuse me, I was yawning. I didn't want to yawn loudly. But we are into the second half.
Wood with it.
It's New Zealand to go first.
Oh, moving it nicely.
Social media substarting in pain. And Elijah just tried to link up there, but it's closed down. I'm curious now, actually. Well, the second half is beginning.
De Vries.
What, how many followers does Tim Payne have? Only 5.9. He's slacking compared to my man Vizinha.
And the ball with Bell.
Social media is so fucking funny.
Showing good ball control. And the ball with Bell.
It's just a weird old place
Boxall.
where anyone
Well,
can
the
do
threat could be
anything.
there.
Which I guess is good on one side, but then obviously there's the horrible side.
It took a nick on the way through. So deciding
No
to
goal
make a
there
positive
for
change
New
at this
Zealand.
juncture.
But a change to be made for Egypt. Atia coming off. I think he said Zizo coming on. Disappeared too fast.
Can he deliver it with accuracy?
Ball is in.
Certainly
It's
too
headed
straight
straight to the
wide
hands of El
goalkeeper
Shinawi.
that time. Hani. On to Trezeguet.
Ball is forward. Trezeguet. Could be looking for his hat trick, to be fair. It's inside. It's closed away by Boxall.
Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. And the ball with Bell. Take it away.
Trezeguet off on it again. Away. Oh no, it's not away. It's fallen to Mohamed Salah. Not again, Paulson. Oh, I thought he'd done it again, low-key. I thought he'd fucked it.
They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench.
Well, it's a
Oh,
brilliant
it was
attacking
nearly
display.
4-0
So much
Egypt.
quality in the
Sleeping
final
at the
third.
back
And the
again.
finishes have been
And
really
obviously,
clinical. The
Mohamed
back
Salah.
line just doesn't
Not
have
the person
answers.
you want
They
there,
need to
really.
organise themselves quickly, or this could be a heavy defeat for them.
Yes, they're having a field day in attack, and here they come
And
again.
we go again to Egypt. Trezeguet. I mean, they've taken New Zealand completely out of this one. Salah
It looked promising.
gets it again, but gets dispossessed. And realistically, for Egypt, you can just see this out. There's no dramas. Unless New Zealand score before like the 60th minute mark, which is going to be quite difficult to do considering we're at it. And they haven't really shown a lot of promise. But you get a goal here, you just don't know. McCowick into Wood. It's saved by El Shinawi. Falls to Just. Back to McCowick to Just. Shoot. For the love of fucking Christ, you need a goal there, mate. You want it to be the perfect fucking answer. It doesn't need to be Chris Wood that scores it. I know he's your captain, but he is a bit shit, isn't he? Let's be real. Let's just put, you know, the honesty out.
De Vries. Bell.
McCowick back to Bell. They need to go, and they need to go now if there's going to be any drama here.
And the ball with Bell. De Vries. Michael Boxall.
They can't be passing. You're 3-0 down, fellas. Passing around the back's not going to do the fucking trick. Maybe they've accepted that they've lost this one. They're going to try again against Iran.
Randall.
I don't know how they're going to do that because New Zealand are playing Belgium next, but they maybe try against Iran.
And hold it up
Randall.
effectively. And
Back to
possibilities here.
McCowett. For New Zealand, you need something to happen now because Belgium won't be the easiest test,
Bell.
the easiest place to get your 3 points.
And the ball with Bell. De Vries. Pass chiselled nicely.
Yeah, it's a really well-weighted pass. Picked out the perfect run there.
It's a nice looking ball. Capable of so much.
Just isn't enough. It's not going to be enough.
But now we find out it was offside. Both managers deciding
21
this is
for
the
19.
time to
Randall
change
for
things
old.
around. Both teams
Hani coming off
going
as
to the
well
bench.
on the Egyptian side for Hafez. Shoring up that defence and maybe open to holding on to that clean sheet, get some goal difference going. Which would be quite nice. You're Egyptian.
Rami Radia.
Especially as Belgium only won 2-0. If Egypt are winning 3-0, they'll go top.
Ibrahim.
So it's a very smart play.
Zizo.
I don't want to assume, but Egypt will probably beat Iran. Belgium and New Zealand might be a bit of a closer one. But potentially, I don't know. Marmouche turns in. It's 4-0, or it could have been, had Paulson not held that. I would have backed it to be 4-0. So I would have backed Paulson to drop the ball and Marmouche get the rebound, but no, held it well there, to be honest with you.
Read that pass all the way, cutting it out.
New Zealand, I've got 18 minutes left, and if I'm being transparent, I think the game is done. They can make it look respectable though if they wanted.
And the ball with Bell. Payne. Boxall. De Vries. And snuffed out the danger immediately. But doesn't have to do it on his own.
Good before Egypt's on the fucking charge again. Ashore to take the shot from range. Paulson, very good save. And it's going to be Bindon to get it away. Paulson's had a lot of work to do today. He's done it for some of it. What's going on here? I'm not. Oh, okay, the players in the, the players in the crowd. We're just gonna skip that a little bit. Hafez, to Mo Salah. It's a good job I looked up at my screen. So I was just on my phone quickly, and it's the same. Still at the same point it was. It could be a lot of. Could have been a lot of stoppage time there. Ball through. Cut out by Egypt again, and they've just been the better side by a little mile. I don't know. I don't know what a little mile is. I don't know what I'm saying, but they have been better, and they will deserve the 3 points that they're going to be getting here. And New Zealand not really with any urgency to take it forward either, so they're not really helping their own case.
Michael Boxall. Payne. Just 10 minutes to go.
Might be damage limitation.
Bell. Oh, good idea. And a clever piece of defending.
But they're not doing very well this damage limitation because Egypt are going again. Zizo to Ashore, over the top to Trezeguet. Good 4 beyond the horizon. Not if Boxall has anything to say about it. Been quite a Dead second half, to be honest. Just because we kind of knew what was going to happen.
A really effective shielding under pressure. Boxall. De Vries. Payne. Michael Boxall.
But so I'm personally, I know there's not a lot of whatchamacallit commentary towards the end of this, but
Payne.
I'm just personally waiting for the full-time whistle because New Zealand aren't really progressing it. Egypt don't need to progress it because they've already got 3 goals. It's just a running down the clock type beat. There might be a mistake here at the back like there has been a couple of times for New Zealand if not careful. Salah pressing. They are hungry to get as many goals as they can to buff up the goal difference, but I don't think there will be any more. Way by New Zealand after a bit more drama, but I think it's over. 2 minutes of added time.
Stoppage time here. Now opening things up. That's really good and effective physical play. Can he finish?
I mean, New Zealand have been shit, haven't they? Let's be 100%. Zizou will find the 4th for Egypt, and it will make their goal difference even better, and it will definitely, I mean they already were, but it will definitely secure a top spot in the group. It's been a brilliant performance from Egypt. It was equally bad for New Zealand. I believe Marmoush once again involved, and Zizou takes it away from Bindon, smashed it past Paulson. It has been a one-sided affair, this one. New Zealand have had half chances, but nothing major. And they will lose 4-0, and it is deserved. And the full-time whistle will be imminent here. There it is. Just not bringing enough to the party. And that's all you can really say on the performance of Egypt. Just not really doing enough to... to New Zealand, sorry. Just not really doing enough to faze anyone. Egypt, very, very good. Look beautiful in this game, and depending on how the final match day goes, could top the group. Of course, they face Iran, Belgium face this New Zealand side. It might end up being a matter of who can score more goals. Of course, Belgium now 2 behind them. And I did think it was going to be a win for Egypt, but I didn't think it was going to be that dominant. I went 2-1 because New Zealand put up a good run in real life. However, the simulation has decided to go violent, and it is a 4-0 win for Egypt. Very good win as well. Stats-wise, it was always going to be Egypt in terms of opportunities. New Zealand had more of the ball, but I think that was just towards the end, so they could run the game down and not concede anymore. And they still conceded one more, 60-40 in terms of possession in favour of the Kiwis. That's the only positive stat that they had. I guess passes you can count as well, but not if they're not leading to anything. 14 shots to 5 in favour of Egypt. 6.2 expected goals to 1.2 as well for the Egyptians. It was a bit ugly, to be honest with you, if you're a New Zealand fan, but if you are an Egyptian fan, you've enjoyed your day and you're very, very happy. So that will wrap up those stats at least. Performance-wise, if you could pick one from New Zealand, we're actually going to do Egypt first, but if you could pick one from New Zealand, who would it be? Omar Marmoush only getting a 7.7 is a bit mad. Should be a bit more in my opinion, but it is what it is. Goal and 2 assists from the Manchester City man. He was very, very vital to the win today, involved in 3 out of the 4 goals, so you can only respect that. Ahmed Syed, or also Zizou, as he is more commonly known as, he gets the goal, the 4th goal, to secure a bit of a goal difference buffer for Egypt. 7.5 ashore. Was an assured performance. Yeah, I'm making the joke again, alright. In the cam spot. Very creative. Didn't get an assist or a goal, but very creative. Al Shanawi at the back had a couple more saves to make second half, but he was equal to all of them, equal to all the New Zealand efforts, and ended up with 7.3 rating and a clean sheet. Trezeguet with a brace and 7.3. seemed to go under the radar a bit more. Didn't really do as much second half, but it was cut and dry. It was pretty much done anyway. Atia 7.2, Yasser Ibrahim at the back 7.1 as well. Decent to mid ratings for everyone else. Salah underwhelming, but didn't really need to be on his top game because Marmoush kind of decided, well, I'll take this one by the scruff of the neck and fucking get us through then. And then substitutes, bang average. Didn't really need to do much more than that though because the game was already wrapped up. Man of the match, if you could pick one for New Zealand, if your guess was Tyler Bindon, you would be correct. 7.4 for him, 7.3 for Callum McCallum, Boxall with a 7.2 and Bell with a 7.2. Those are the best players, and if you've got both your centre backs doing well despite losing 4-0, then there's got to be questions around the rest of the team who were very underwhelming overall, as you can see by all his ratings, especially up top with Elijah Just, who was quite good in real life, and then Chris Wood, who is Chris Wood. You'd expect him to be the centrepiece of that New Zealand attack, providing nothing. Social media superstar Tim Payne as well, bang average. Alex Poulsen, I'll give some credit to him. Egypt were very, very attacking, and they put as many efforts as they could in his goal. He made some good saves, but obviously conceded 4, which drags his rating down to a 6.1. Can't do much once. I mean, Egypt were very, very good attacking-wise today, and they were always going to get their goals. Only really at fault for goal number 3. The other ones couldn't do much about. So I'll let him off a little bit, but you still can't be conceding 4, or you're not going to get through your group stage. Just to be blunt. What I am going to do is I'm going to wrap this one up. It is another one in the books. Match number 40 down. We've got a few more to go. 64 to be precise. We will get there. And I was going to mention something at the start of the second half. I was going to talk about something. Completely forgot to do it. It's fine. We'll mention it on the next one if I remember again. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I will see you for the next one. Enjoy the World Cup and take care.